What's good, Internet? It's your boy Jake here, dumb as ever. And in today's video, we have a very exciting news reveal, figure reveal from MCM Comic Con, which I didn't even know existed. But they just dropped a whole bunch of reveals out of nowhere, pretty much. Tomorrow is the 27th, and that's gonna be like the big Devastator reveal and stuff like that. So it's pretty surprising that they're showing all of these reveals the day before. But it's good. I'm happy because some of these reveals are really amazing, and we're gonna talk about it. We're on TFW2005.com as always. Shout out to TFW 2005. First reveal here is the Studio Series Transformers Bumblebee, but a redo of the old one because the old one is trash. I'm sorry, I don't like that figure. And it's mostly because the robot mode is super inaccurate. It looks pretty much just like the original Bayverse Bumblebee with Volkswagen Bug parts on him, but this new figure it's like way more close to what he actually looks like in the movie. And it's pretty big because they've never done like a redo kind of figure like this. This is kind of a new thing, which, I'm excited for it. I think they should redo Shatter and Dropkick as well because they were out of scale, not triple changers. Really weird how they did Shatter and Dropkick. And I think it all has to do with like the pre-production of the movie being a little bit wild. But this Bumblebee just looks amazing. He looks absolutely perfect. The Volkswagen Bug mode looks good as well. I like the clear windows here. I don't like that it looks clear in the front, but then it's blue in the back. I don't know if that's going to be accurate to the official version. But super happy to see this. I was really hoping for this. The leak said movie 6 Bumblebee, and no one knew what that meant. A lot of people were assuming it was going to be just him as a Camaro at the end of Bumblebee. But I'm really happy that they decided to redo it because his design in the movie is awesome, and this just looks pretty close to it. Here he is in person, and they're also going to do a re-release of the Rise of the Beasts Optimus Studio Series figure, which I know a bunch of people want. It was a Target exclusive for some reason, so it's like very rare and sought after for a like mainline Studio Series figure. Okay, here we have the box for the Studio Series apelinq. If you don't remember who apelinq is, he's in the beginning of Rise of the Beasts. He's a monkey that gets killed by Scourge. And they are in fact making a leader class figure for him. He didn't transform in the movie from gorilla mode. Yeah, I don't know. His face looks cool. Like he's got a cool looking face compared to Optimus Primal, but I'm a pass. So he's a repack. He looks good. I'll probably get him because I need a Jazz. And here's another huge reveal. Q from Dark of the Moon, also known as Wheeljack. But Q, he's been something people have been asking for forever. It's very common that people make fun of Q because he looks like Albert Einstein or something. Like he's a really ugly live action Transformer. They're finally making him. Finally making Q. I didn't think there was any reason not to make Q. Besides like fans just aren't into him, but I think he has more of a following now. I think the kids that watch Dark of the Moon, they respect Q. He was murdered in cold blood by Soundwave. Y'all ever think about that? How messed up that scene is? He's like, I don't want to die, and then he dies. Like this is not a children's movie, but anyway, Q looks awesome. These renders are pretty hard to see, and we only have renders for a bunch of them, but from what I can see, he looks cool. I want to see his vehicle mode. We have War for Cybertron Ironhide. He looks good. Repaint of Ratchet as usual. Everybody's praising that Ratchet mold, so I think this guy, if you need a Cybertronian Ironhide, this guy might be the one to go for. And we also have the leader class Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. I do not like this design of Optimus Prime at all, but I will say this toy looks pretty good. Sword is huge. That looks the sword looks like the best part to me. He looks pretty cool. I'm imagining they put off making him so long because in the movie he like rides on top of Grimlock, and Grimlock is a leader class as well. So maybe that's the reason they took so long. Like Studio Series is all about scale, getting the scale right, but obviously they obviously he's too big for Grimlock, so they just don't care about the scale between him and Grimlock. And fair enough, I don't know. I think Grimlock would have to be like a Titan class figure, which would be pretty extreme. I don't think anyone would be mad about it, but you know, it's not a beloved Grimlock design, I think. Maybe that's why it took them so long. Because I see a lot of fans disliking it, but I also see a ton of fans liking it. So I don't think it's hated by any means. Here's another picture of the Bumblebee. Looks awesome. Same art from the original Bumblebee movie with his arms crossed like this. And then we have apelinq in vehicle mode, in gorilla mode. He's got the same chain sort of things that Optimus Primal had, and he also has these arm blades. Because that was the biggest difference between apelinq and Optimus Primal, was the arm blades. There they are on him. He looks fine. I'm just not interested. I don't have any Rise of the Beast figures. I collected a bunch of them before the movie came out. The movie came out, I didn't really like it that much. And then I sold all my Rise of the Beast figures. So I'm out on this guy, but I'm glad people that really want him are going to get him. Because I've seen people saying, I need an apelinq, I need apelinq. And we're also getting a Devastator repack from Dark of the Moon. So a bunch of Dark of the Moon stuff. It might be like an anniversary or something next year. I can't remember. But I had this figure for a bit. And I will say his cannon arm kept falling off, so I don't know if that was a common problem, but I hope they fix that. There's apelinq. He looks pretty good, and his feet look a little silly. And that's everything. Pretty cool reveals. Totally not expected, which is pretty good for Hasbro. You know, stuff leaks all the time. And, you know, it's nice to be caught off guard, officially. But I'm super excited about this Bumblebee. This is definitely the highlight of the reveals for me. But Q also looks amazing, and the Age of Extinction Optimus looks good, even though I don't like the design. I'm looking at it like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's everything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more news. I'm going to be trying to keep on top of it as much as possible. So if you're looking for Transformers news and you like me, give it a like and subscribe. And also, if you're watching this on the 26th, tonight I will be streaming at 6 p.m. EST, ranking Dragon and Dinosaur Transformers. So if that interests you, I better see you at the stream.